Alright, so we're going to be doing a little small video about my trophy room. So, we'll start with rivalry trophies. We beat Rice in the Administaff Bayou Bucket 24-7. We beat Washington State in the Apple Cup 42-14. We beat Virginia Tech in the Black Diamond Trophy game 48-24. Beat Wyoming 21-17. Beat Air Force 38-3. Beat Virginia Tech 21-11. Beat Iowa 35-21. Beat Iowa 21-10. Beat University of Nevada, Las Vegas 42-7. Barely beat Arkansas 15-14. Beat Texas in a rivalry game for the Golden Hat. Beat Kansas in the Governor's Cup. Beat Minnesota in a close game. Beat Illinois 31-7. Barely beat Notre Dame. I remember this game. This game was crazy. Beat TCU 14-10. Beat USC 28-7. Beat Penn State 17-14. Beat Missouri 28-5. And you saw this game on the channel. We beat Alabama 42-14. You can go watch it on the channel if you haven't seen it. Indiana beating Michigan State. We were Indiana. An old brass platoon beating Michigan State 42-24. Beat Minnesota 24-14 for the Paul Williams Axe. Beat Illinois 23-14. Beat Miami for the Seminole War Canoe. Beat Illinois 14-0. Beat Iowa State 35-16 for the Telephone Trophy. Beat Clemson 43-3. I wish that would be the score this year when my Noles play them. That we beat them by like that. That would just be lovely. I remember this game. This was a pretty close one. 21-14. Matt Forte was balling. We beat UCLA 43-17 in the Victory Bell. And that is it for the rivalry trophies. So that's what? 5, 13, 21, 29. So we have 29, okay. So let's just start off with awards, I guess. I guess we'll start off awards. This is from my Temple Owls Dynasty. Tim Brown won the Maxwell Award, hit 40 rushing touchdowns if memory serves me correctly. He also won the Heisman and Doak Walker. This is one from my Florida State Dynasty. I forgot to put Bob Bowden's name, but he won Coach of the Year. Buster Davis won Linebacker of the Year. Boston, Lombardi Award. Lorenzo Booker, Doak Walker. Buster Davis, Chuck Bednarik Award. Booker won the Maxwell Award. Al Golden won 2007 Coach of the Year. Bruce Francis for the Temple Owls, Receiver of the Year. Jason Harper, Doak Walker Running Back Award. Also won the Maxwell. Durenthal won the Remington. Harper won another Doak Walker Award. We had some good running backs for Temple early on in this dynasty that were electric. We still had talent, but our passing game just became more the focus later on. Harper won the Maxwell. Davis won the Doak Walker. Davis won the Maxwell. He also won the Heisman. And he also won back-to-back Heismans. Morgan, I think his name's R.J. Morgan, if memory serves me correctly. He won Linebacker of the Year. Jason Miller, Receiver of the Year. What a receiver he was for our Temple Owls. I did 7 seasons in that dynasty. And it might be the funnest dynasty I've ever done in NCAA 07. Luke White, LW16. What a fucking Chad he is, man. I broke all kind of records with this dude. Morgan with another linebacker award, or did... No, that wasn't a second straight, I'm sorry. But he won Chuck Bednarik. Jason Miller with Heisman Trophy winner. Morgan did win another linebacker award. I thought he did. Brandon Bailey with Receiver of the Year. He was another incredible receiver. Luke White, Quarterback of the Year. Morgan with another Chuck Begernick Award. Luke White with the Maxwell Award. Luke White with Heisman Trophy. And this, my friends, is some of the championships. This is our ACC Championship, 2006, in our first season. We were undefeated. National Championship, 14-0. We beat West Virginia in that game. This is our, I think we played Penn State in this National Championship game. I don't remember who we played in this one. It might have been USC or somebody like that. Bowl games. We beat Colorado State 31-7 in the Las Vegas Bowl. And in my short-lived Oregon State dynasty, which I regret giving up on so early, we had a 10-3 record. We beat Oklahoma State 38-17. We broke a record for picks with a linebacker and got Colt Brennan benched when we played Hawaii in that dynasty. That was pretty wild. Emerald Bowl, Temple beating Clemson 52-7. Wow, I do love blowing out Clemson, I'll tell you. This was a good game. I remember this. This was a close game. Temple and Iowa in the Rose Bowl. Man, dude, we should have had at least 3 national championships, but they screwed us and had us go to the fucking Rose Bowl. We played all, we're independent, and I played any top 5, any top team I could play. I played them all. I made our schedule as difficult as possible and played on some All-American through, I would say 3, 4 seasons. And I think I started playing Heisman mode the 4th season, but everything's been All-American difficulty or higher in this game that I played. We'll beat USC in the Rose Bowl. We did have a rematch with them, and we beat them again. So, that is pretty much it for that. Now I'll show instant classics. Brady Quinn was the player of the game for Notre Dame. Our linebacker for Boston College was the player for our team. This is one where I played Hawaii. Came back. Colt Brennan threw 5 touchdowns in that game. This was a low-scoring game for us. And North Carolina State came back late, but our defense stopped the 2-point conversion to win the game. Chris Davis, the player of the game, with that one big receiving touchdown. There's Buster Davis. I had a lot of user picks to save our season. Western Michigan mounted an insane comeback in the 4th quarter. And Buster Davis, 6 tackles. Tackle for loss, 4 interceptions, and a forced fumble. I barely beat TCU in this game. Graham Harrell with 4 touchdown passes. I did lose this game. This was the opening game. I barely lost. And Jared Zabrinski had 2 passing touchdowns in that game. We barely beat LSU here. Looks like our cornerback is the player of the game with a tackle, an interception, and a touchdown. There's Matt Forte. He's the player of the game with 2 rushing touchdowns, over 150 yards rushing, and 21 receiving yards on 4 catches. This is another L we took. Conference loss. We hung tight. Our receiver had over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, but just too little too late. So here's some of the records. This is a punt that I don't know if I have this on the Instagram. I do have my random game clips I sometimes upload on the Your Majesty Gaming Instagram. Stuff that, dynasties that I don't do on the channel, sometimes I'll post clips. So, I know the clip's somewhere. It should be somewhere on there. That was an insane punt. It was punting from our own end zone. That was insane. And I broke the record for a field goal with Temple's punter, 57 yards. Longest punt return, we had 88-yarder with my creative school versus Michigan, I believe, yes. Oh yeah, I remember this pick six. This was so bad. Roger Williams, I believe, versus Maryland, longest fumble return. Luke White, 735 passing yards versus Arkansas. And this was on Heisman difficulty, just making it look easy. We were practically a superpower team with 5 stars around us. I mean, I really built that team from the ground up to become a powerhouse. And I kind of regret giving up on it. I kind of wish I would have went to at least 10 seasons like I wanted to. But I want to try something new, and I swapped NC State. Wasn't feeling it. Then just was like, hey, I'm done with it. Because I wanted to try to rebuild them, and I was like, nah, fuck that. Don't want to do it. Don't feel it anymore. I created Marcus Allen and create a player just to break a rushing record. So that's what that is. This dude from Louisiana Tech owns the record for receiving yards. Some guy from... Is that Keenan McCardle? Well, I don't know. Is that Keenan McCardle? Because I think he played for Nevada, Las Vegas. That might be Keenan McCardle. Possibly. I don't know for sure. And see, that's our record versus Hawaii. With Cole Brennan playing, Clark with 6 interceptions. My user is on point with the linebackers in this game. We did break a record for points scored. Okay, now we're going to go to the school records. We did break it on our own with Lorenzo Booker, rushing touchdowns. Joe Weatherford broke the record with CPU. I'm hoping we can eventually break that for a career. Booker with receptions in a season. We threw to this dude a lot. We put him everywhere, man. Got to get your impact players involved, and Lord knows we did. He had over 1,000 yards, 111 receptions. He had an incredible senior season. Greg Carr, which he's been coming on for us pretty well. Dynasty records, individual season. Barry Sanders still has this record. There's Tim Brown breaking a rushing touchdown record. We weren't far off from breaking that. I'm mad if we didn't get it. I'm pretty sure this is BJ Simons, but I could be wrong. Luke White with 81 fucking touchdowns. Incredible. How we didn't break that, I don't know. Luke White, QB rating. Individual career. This dude from Navy. I have no idea who this running back is. That's Timmy Chang. There's Luke White breaking the record for passing touchdowns with 163. Here's our user stats. 186 and 24. Here's my personal best. Longest run of 94. Pass at 99. Punt at 81. Field goal 57. Punt return 88. Kick return 99. Interception return 97. Most points scored 120. Most total yards 948. Incredible. Most offensive yards 845. Most passing yards 735. Most rushing yards 535. Most sacks 7, most picks 6, most user catches 10, most user break tackles 5, most user sacks 5, most user tackles 39, my goodness. Most user tackles for a loss 11, most user picks 6, obviously. Was that the same day? No, it wasn't. Okay. Most user strips 4, and that looks to be about that. I do have every pennant known. I have every pennant known to man in this game. So there it is. I have it on Heisman. I usually have it on default when I just play rival games. So that is a quick video for us just showing off my trophy rooms, my personal best, my college classics. Just want to show that I wanted to make this into a video to talk about some of the Dynasty, some of the games. So I thought that would be a fun video to make. I hope that everyone enjoyed this little short video. I'll see you in the next one.